guys. So our second 2-on-2 show match is about to kick off. We start this on Tidewater Glades. We got now new teams. It is Grubby and Armin, two Dutchies here. Let's see if they're flying Dutchman. And on the other side is German-Swedish team with the tower legend himself. Tak3r was streaming the first best of 5, now playing himself with Knoff as his teammate. And I said it before, Tak3r is doing better and better. Semi-final of the Skill Silver Cup. In the Skill Cup 2 days later, he had a fierce battle with Edo that saw a level 6 pit lord, level 7 pit lord with Doomguard, and Tak3r was about to eliminate Edo, who's playing quarterfinals of the German Meisterschaft. He's not a bad player after all. And then there was unfortunately a disconnect, and Edo gave Tak3r the win, but it could have gone either way. Tak3r can hang with some of the best in Germany once again, definitely rising shape for probably the oldest player in the European scene. Grubby, of course, needs no introduction. Knoff is a legend himself. And Armin, he's a super chill dude, one of the strongest Dutch players we have. Can definitely recommend his stream. Super laid-back guy. And he's getting deeper and deeper into tournaments himself. So I'm really curious about this now.
And there we go. The tactics have been formulated. The players want to execute their strategies. We see a new map, Tidewater Glades, in our next 2v2 in a full orc frenzy.
Oh, yeah. 4 orcs! Horde rejoice! And I gotta adjust the colors real quick, but of course we started the 0-0. We got Grubby and Armin in the pink, and Tak3r and Knoff in the blue. No stink jokes here. We're not 15 anymore, right? But yeah, best of 5, first to 3. Let's see how many towers we get here.
We have Tak3r starting off with a standard build. Seems like it's only a matter of time until we will see a war mill and towers. That's what everyone's expecting, everyone's looking forward to. Where his ally Knoff going for the Headhunter build. TC Headhunter seems pretty likely here. Wait a minute. There's no altar yet?
This could be like double barracks for Knoff. Okay. So I'm pretty sure no, Farseer by Tak3r. Recent games I've only seen a Shadowhunter. So what is this then? Is it late TC with mass headhunters? I don't know what this is. Grubby is about to scout this, of course, with a Blade Master here, and Armin with a Blade Master as well. So the double-edged sword strategy.
Double blade. Wow, I'm not sure that I've ever seen that in 2v2. And yeah, what is Knoff gonna do? Would be a really late TC if he does go for the TC. I would assume a Tavern Hero is more likely.
Dude, by the way, how annoying are the birds on this map?
The birds? Where are birds?
Yeah, in like the sound scheme. Super annoying. I
don't hear them at all.
Jesus. Okay.
Do you have ambient sounds turned on?
Oh, maybe.
If you turn that off, I think you don't hear it anymore.
Is it? Ambient sound. Okay. Getting rid of the birds! So, Knoff, what are you doing? Farseer here by Tak3r. We still don't see a hero choice of Knoff. Headhunters in the base. Grubby and Armin will not scout this as they go for Tak3r. Going for the weakest link, maybe.
Knoff, where's your hero, bro? Now comes the TC.
What?
This is so strange.
What is the plan? What's the reasoning behind this?
Maybe he was considering going for something else and he thought differently of it. Oh, cancel! Did you see? It said cancel where he canceled the burrow. Look at Tak3r's base. Look at Tak3r's base.
Yeah,
cancel!
Nice. Okay, cool. We don't have to guess anymore if a player is canceling his building or not.
Oh, it would be really cool if they could display how many resources you get when you cancel.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I asked that to the coder as well. Maybe in a new version. Man, these small improvements here on the maps are just fantastic. We have a very, very, very harass-heavy game with the two Blade Masters here in Taker's base. Taker himself in Armin's base. So yeah, they are going for the weakest link here, and Knoff is muscling up with a TC. But can they hold this Blade harass?
Taker definitely under pressure here. But one board at least is still standing. Oh, that was not a cancel. So that's all those resources lost. That hurts.
Especially the lumber. Can't build another one now. Supply stuck at 18. Moves back now. How much damage did he do? He delayed the third burrow, but I don't think he did much damage in Armin's base. Is Taker feeding Knoff? Good point from chat. Looks like it, right? Otherwise, there's too many headhunters.
Yeah, he's... Good point indeed, chat. So much supply, and the tech started for Knoff already. So he must have received resources from his ally.
So it's not even that bad if Taker is the one receiving the damage here at the moment. He doesn't build units anyway. He's just buying time. That's his role, and... he's doing that well for Knoff to level and to get the big army. Cancel this time. Armin is moving back. Grubby on the other side still hanging around. One more Windwalk. Shop is finished for Armin. He can heal up. Tier 2 almost done. Grubby already on the way to Fortress. This is a Torrent Totem. This might just very well be Torrent. A good counter to Headhunters.
Also, don't get punished by the Stomp so badly. They are pretty big units. They won't be clumping up that much. Seems to make sense. Is Armin doing the same? Doesn't seem like it. No tech yet. Going for a Shadow Hunter and the classic Tier 2 Raider Walker army, perhaps. But Knoff has been creeping very well. Level 3 already. Sells the Ruined Bracers. Goes for boots. Really?
Okay. Here we go. Knoff making his way into Grubby's base, and Grubby invested a lot into it. It's a tier 3 rush. There's no building here. There's no reinforced defenses. There's no warmer. There's no towers. He's going for the burrow right away. Knoff, of course, can't stop the repair, and that is, boom, the first burrow. And Grubby is supply stuck at 21 supply and might lose the second one as well. The damage is incredible if there's no repair. Wonderful execution by Knoff, but now Grubby is here to defend.
If he kills the peons here, Grubby can't remake them for a really long time. Blade Master in trouble as well. Has to TP over to his ally.
Oh, Armin, one grunt is already down. The Headhunters can do tons of damage. Can he still kill the Torrent Totem? He's switching targets now to the peons, identifying the weakness. Taker keeps his Farseer safe. He's once again buying the time for the damage of the Headhunters. This strategy is working so well. Now he's got to be careful with that Farseer, trying to get him out. If there's a crit, he's dead! Called it! The Prophet is back.
But these Headhunters in the back still can't get attacked, seemingly. 44 supply. No mining anymore. Grubby is tier 3. But he has 19 supply. Knoff with the brilliant attack. Realizing the weakness of the opponents, and oh my god, what a punish.
Yeah, there's still peons left. And even if not, he could buy, that would be a way out. He could buy a tiny Great Hall to get the supply and then build peons again. There is a TP. Armin losing the blade as well. Knoff damage done. This base is in absolute shambles. Knoff and Taker punishing the greedy tier 3. Push on the other side. Grubby with his blade in the base of Taker, but these peons, they look good. They look safe.
Only 5 peons left for Grubby. He has to make burrows now, so he's not even fully mining. One of them is missing. What a painful mid-game. Great punish by Knoff.
Now we see the tier 2 tech by Taker. How far are we in? 8 minutes in. Knoff already with spiked barricades. Interesting. Reinforced defense is coming as well. He's taking to tier 3. He's already 50% there. Then we get Berserkers. And probably a level 5 TC if I'm looking at the experience bar.
almost there. One more kill. Ooh, heal wards. Very nice. He's gonna get his level up while the Farseer is getting chased again with the speed scroll. And almost a 2 units around there against the trees. Wow, that was super close.
The block was also very good. There's no chain lightning here, so the Blade Master can do pretty much whatever he wants. Doesn't want to dive in too deep as he sees that Knoff is coming back, and he respects the Storm Best. This is level 3 remote. You know what that means.
It's a 5-second stun on a 7-second cooldown. This TC's so fast, dude. Look at him go.
Go.
He's a great marathon runner, just like we are. Very sporty.
Indeed, since I didn't catch my train earlier today, I just walked all the way from Cologne to Hamburg. Still made it for the cast.
Dude, when I left the hotel, it was like 9:30 or something, and there was still so much snow on the street, and it was all like this sludge everywhere.
Yeah, same.
Like, it was so gross.
Grubby! Into Windwalk with a 39 HP Blade Master, and Knoff just rinse and repeat. He's going for the base again.
The blade dares to come out. Ooh. Okay, the hex
nice
comes
hex.
through.
That's the Farseer Gawny. But yeah, Knoff is the carry with his strat. Taker was the sacrificial lamb. Knoff is doing the damage, and both are filling their roles pretty much perfectly.
The Burrow's all dead again. This time, all peons might die. Should use the Stomp here on the TC, I think, to kill these peons quickly.
What?
Ooh, Grubby's getting kneecapped over here.
Rarely seen him getting pummeled like this. And is every peon dead now?
Yep.
He
He cannot wait. He can't make peons anymore.
Well, yeah, as I said, he needs a tiny Great Hall to free up some. He needs 2 tiny Great Halls to build a peon. Yeah, I think that's just game.
That does look pretty checkmate. Well, let's see.
Needs to own this fight now, but the blades are not really impressive. Armin trying to go with the Hail Mary, dispels the hex. Oh, and this backfires! Little bit of a potion there. Knoff is playing this with 2-on-1 at the moment.
Where's
With
Taker,
a level,
by the way?
Taker's dead. Like, his Farseer got killed and he had nothing else. Grubby! Who dodges the stomp? Both Blade Masters about to get killed. There's no mana potion anymore. But Knoff can just do it 2-on-1.
The power of level 5 TC and Headhunters. TC Headhunters, a classic 2v2 strategy. Seems to be working out here.
Taker's coming back. Shadow Hunter for Knoff as well. He didn't bring a mana potion, unfortunately. But yeah, Grubby is so dead.
The fortress is gonna fall. Taker rejoining, saying, Knoff, you did a good job. Let me help you, my friend. I'm gonna
Yeah.
summon some woofies. I'm gonna throw out a little few lightning balls.
Just with the cast, you know. Taker always a little late to the party.
Hey guys, can I cast this as
Can
well?
I cast this?
5 minutes before.
Tournament has already started. Taker's coming in. Hey guys. Oh man, Armin is losing a lot of raiders here as well. Feeding Knoff was the right idea. We do have Chain Lightning now. Taker spams it immediately. That's the Blade Master for Grubby going down. Double G's. And Grubby remains without a single one map so far. This must feel good for Knoff after getting 0-4 in the first show match, getting a wonderful victory here alongside Taker. That was a very nice strategy. Feeding Knoff in the beginning, identifying that Grubby is on a super greedy build with the tier 3 and Torrent Rush, and punishing this so hard.
They're saying something in the chat here.
Kraft has, of course, tweeted after the victory. And that is a nice one, as always. So let's see this on Twitter. Kraft, one of the best player Warcraft 3 accounts on Twitter, won the 2-2 show match with Starbuck against Grubby and Knoff. It was really fun to play with my boy Starbuck and to play versus some legends like Grubby and Knoff. Hope we can do it more often. If you think you can beat us, stand in line. Big thanks to Robot, and Starbuck says, GG, well played, champ. Good sportsmanship here. Good fun. And the warrior, the Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, the mega powers unite. And showing it on the maps as well.
So now we saw all the maps that we're gonna have. Are there 2v2 maps? I think, dude, I'm so. There's also like Hillsbrad Creek, right? I think that's a 2v2 map.
Yeah, but we go synergy now.
Okie doke. Synergia.
Aren't you the one that complains about the... Ah, okay, it's up now. That complains about the guys who host, then put the game name in and then host the map? No, you do it yourself.
No, wait.
No.
Didn't I host first and then post the game name?
Maybe the lobby didn't update in time. Maybe you were faster. All right. Synergy it is. 1-0 for Knoff and Tak3r.
Knoff will switch to Night Elf, they say. When he just had this kick-ass game where he owned the whole first map, now he switches to Night Elf. That's weird.
Armin says, no mountain giants allowed. That's orc code.
It seems like Orc feels every Night Elf unit is unfair. Archer is OP, Huntress is OP, Mountain Giant OP.
Don't get them started,
OP.
Remo. Oh, the mods hate you so much once again.
Only the Bears. The Bears are fine.
By the way, if you're not familiar with Armin, we can definitely recommend his stream. It's very, very entertaining, super chill. It is twitch.tv/ArminvB90.
Hells yeah, brother. Get the players in. The double orc didn't work out too well earlier here for Grubby. It was Knoff and him together against Krav and Starbuck, where it looked so good for so long. Synergy, very cool map. Map where friendships are formed, Neo, where the two players spawn next to each other. Like on Good Old Friends.
Oh, yeah. That's a wonderful map indeed.
What is your favorite 8-player plus map in Warcraft? Is it Friends?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I rarely play these.
I always really like Market Square. You remember that one? I think that's a 12-player map. Or is it an 8-player map? I'm not sure. One of the two. Very cool.
So a little discussion here about if it's okay to switch races. And yeah, this is a fun show match. So of course, everybody gives the thumbs up. And oh, Grubby is switching as well. He's playing the humans now.
All right. That is the first time we see any human today.
Indeed. Can be a very, very good 2-2 race. Especially late game. And once again, we are super thankful for to have this show match, or these show matches, sponsored by Robond, who's turning into the second Knubberquakes of the scene. This is $350 for the winner here in the show match, $150 for the runner-ups. And this is not only Robond, but a little initiative of 2-2 aficionados. Get Rich Brother, Sarah Jew, Apu, Padromi, Stars and Stripes, 8 Counts, Dirk Boy, and Kleine Schildpad did this for us, so the community has some great Warcraft entertainment on Sunday evenings. And without further ado, enough with the talks, let's get some more action. We got Grubby and Armin in the south, the two Dutch players here. Grubby playing human, and on the other side it is Tak3r staying true to the orcish horde, but Knoff off racing as Night Elf.
All right, we talked about it earlier. I said that I don't think I've ever seen Knoff off racing, but here we go. We see it now. Let's see how good he is with it, and if he sticks to the orc code and refuses to make mountain giants. Would be kind of weird, because mountain giants are really good, especially in 2v2, but also in 1v1. Mountain giants just the best tanks in the game, crazy strong. And that is sort of what I'm assuming to see. And Armin wants to remind Knoff to be a good orc brother and abide by the code.
Indeed. Grubby would have knights against this with the Searing... Oh! Searinger? No, Sundering Blades, I mean. Blood Mage TC. This is gonna be a lot of stomp, man. Shadowhunter Keeper on the other side. Double disable right off the bat.
Oh, that's really cool. Dude. Imagine if both these heroes get level 5. That is just instant GG.
That's so sick.
So,
yeah,
second hero. Oh, dude, imagine if he gets Pally second, and then you just feed mana on the TC the whole time.
And can
you heal the TC the whole time.
Yeah, and you got Aura. That is a sick, sick, sick combo indeed. Let's see if we get this far. We have a Shadowhunter opening, and Taker has become really good with this. And Knoff with the Keeper with Mass Hunts. So I think Knoff and Taker, they don't go for the late game. This might very well be a tower push, as the Keeper can have summons. Shadowhunter has Serpent Wards. Taker is Tower Taker for a reason. Mass Hunt support as well. And Grubby and Armin, they might... want to go for the late game stages here. Oh, maybe not. Look at the second barracks, double second barracks, but hidden between the two gold mines. How amazing is that?
Yeah, I thought they were going to play passively and creep and rely on the late game and levels, but they might just mass tier 1 rush? Like, what is this?
I don't know. Serpent Ward set up. Hello, Snake Pit.
Nobody's tanking, dude. They're all just spamming tier 1.
Amazing. No second drags for Taker. Yeah, we end up on 7 production buildings after 3 minutes. And Flame Strike first.
Flame Strike creeping. Here we go. Blood Mage, a hero who, with level 3 onward, really strong. Early levels is always his problem. Could be very painful to get pressured, but not the case here. Serpent Wards and Towers. Knoff and Taker taking an expansion right away here, it seems.
Yeah, so my predictions were 100% wrong. I thought Grubby and Armin go for the late game. No, they will probably be rushing on tier 1. I thought, okay, maybe it's Taker and Knoff rushing, but they go for the late game at the expansion. They call me the prophet for a reason, man.
Yeah, Todd 3-0, right?
Yeah, was it 3-0?
It was a 3-0.
At least I got the balls to make a big
Oh,
prediction.
Dude. This could be the next 3-0, theoretically, by the way. But nah.
We don't talk about
Grubby and
3-0s
Armin,
here.
they got this. They're gonna have some siphons. They're gonna have some stomps. They can do it.
Knoff using the first entangle here. Grubby can't scout. Wisp is coming in onto the left-hand side. Armin's still on level 1, and the first distraction push begins as the tower is up. Moonwell here as well. Knoff with the expansion. I like it.
Not that easy right now to deal with this pressure. Hardly any units here, actually. Knoff has 100. Oh, there come more hunters. All right, 3 hunters now. That's a little bit more scary. Taker has only got the single grunt in here, and I think now they must know about the quad barracks.
This is going to be such a powerful push, especially with a lot of footmen. They're really good against buildings early. And with defense, the tower won't do too much.
Does he have defend already? Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, nice. Nice suit.
That's smart. So much value from Mass Footman. Maybe inspired by fish. Level 2 for Knoff now. Oh, damn, sorry. Use the zoom in. Unfortunately, Taker supports his expansion with a second tower. It's at 50%. Taker is teching now to 50%. He didn't go for a second barrack, so he can afford that. Melee upgrades for Taker.
He's level 3, that's level 2. Oh, it's level 1 Siphon, so level 2 Flame Strike. Okay.
Wow.
Burn,
Man,
baby, burn.
Yeah, and also very good against buildings, against towers.
Absolutely. The column of flame. We'll see it soon. Berserk Elemental with chaos damage. Whew. Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's a little jealous, man.
Looks like the footies are healing these water elementals. Not that much damage.
Here comes Knoff. Can he... Oh, that was a big Nova here. Can he force Grubby into the TP? That was the last hit for the Grubster. With level 3. Of course, the Keeper can't really do too much here. Pendant of Energy on the Blood Mage as well. Wonderful gift for the TC later or for Mountain King. Surrounded by Grubby on that hunt. But Knoff is following up with a Shadow Melt. Not bad. And hunts are doing quite some damage. What a weird fight around the fountain this is.
That Huntress will die. More experience for the Blood Mage, and with that, getting closer and closer to level 2 Siphon. Still no tech at all for the Dutchman. When Knoff now finally has to TP out, get back to his expansion, which is standing. Serpent Ward's towers. They want to maintain this position.
And Tak3r is building the second Rex now. Armin was pushing a little. Tak3r held on the cost of 1 tower. I think that's totally fine. As Armin is pulling back. Grubby... I thought for a second he would be pushing, but he's backing up his ally and they go for a combined push, not for the pendulum attacks. Tak3r's at tier 2. Knoff will probably stay on tier 1 and feed. He's switching it up now, goes into archers.
This looks like a pretty good position for our 2 orcs. For our Orc Night Elf team, I mean. Alright, in we go. TC in the front line, use the first stomp, but it's still not level 2. Doesn't look that scary, but the Flame Strike in the bag might be. Good damage right there. Hunts were also forced to run away. So many footmen, so many headhunters. This has to work for the Dutchman. They are stuck on tier 1. There's no transition for them anywhere.
Oh, Flame Strike, and where to go, Knoff? Where to go? Armin with a 6 stun that prevents the Hunts from retreating any further. The Shadow Hunter is getting soaked by this Blood Mage and has nothing to work with anymore. Towers are falling. This mass strategy seems to be working out quite well. Grubby is splitting some forces off to the tower. There's of course no reinforced defenses yet. So easy kill for Armin and Grubby.
I think this Tree of Life is going to be falling now. Question is, can Tak3r and Grubby stabilize Tak3r and Knoff, excuse me, on only 2 bases without the expansion? They're still fighting right here. The Blood Mage seems to be the weak spot. He's very low HP. Killing the level 4 hero would be a very big deal. At least he's forced out of the fight for now. Level up also for the first hero. Shadow Hunter going for level 2 Serpent Wards right away.
Man, there's towers.
I know, they don't seem so effective.
They have the guts to tower Tak3r and also to almost kill his Shadow Hunter. The TC is not looking too hot either. So he TP's out. This almost looks like game at level 4 for Armin. TC Blood Mage combo looking so strong with all the mass. That was a pretty much hard counter with the 4 tier 1 production buildings against an expanding Orc Night Elf combo. And Tak3r and Knoff, they weren't able to hold.
GG, well played. Here we go. The first 1-1 of the day. No 3-0 here.
Ah, the streak.
In a fun game on Synergy.
Indeed, man. Just mass, just rush. That was amazing. Love this wild style in 2-on-2. That's a little bit NA flavored, I would say. They love to do these mass rushes as well. Oftentimes on very early tier 2, though.
And Knoff keeps his honor, by the way. No mountain jumps.
Indeed, yeah, that's true. Yeah, tied up now, 1-1. So I wonder what kind of races we see now. Are Tak3r and Knoff going back to Orc? Is Grubby sticking with human? Will we see a rush by Knoff and Tak3r this time? Will we stick to the Blood Mage? Lost Temple it is.
Old school player with the old school map. It checks out. As Tak3r calls for LT.
Yeah, Tak3r being towered, man. That must sting a little bit. Is he seeking for revenge now? Is the question. Lost Temple. It is. With the series time.
At least he was able to build a few towers this time, right?
True.
But
Getting there.
didn't have the reinforced defenses, so they died pretty quick.
Yeah, maybe the tier 2 was a little bit too much, but yeah, it was just the mass at the end. Not too sure if also switching to archers by Knoff is the right idea. Hunters do fairly well against footmen. That was definitely a problem, but good choice with the Blood Mage. That did a lot.
And question is, what races are we gonna see? Tak3r and Knoff, they are selecting Orc. Armin and Grubby? Haven't decided yet.
Yep. Grubby is asking first. He wants to counter. The tension, Remo. The tension.
Seemed like on LT, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go with a good fast expansion race, which is everything but Orc.
Yep. Armin is going for Orc. And Grubby as well. Orc mirror, baby.
Okie dokie.
Would love to see Mass Wyvern for like an entire, like for all of them.
Or 4 times liquid fire bats.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Cast is already waiting for the players' last tactical discussions to be made here. And then we kick off map 3. Who will claim match points? This is what this map is about. It is, of course, also a best of 5. Wonder if Grubby and Armin played 2-on-2 together before. Or if they just paired because they're both Dutch. Or if Grubby picked him. Handpicked him.
I didn't see it on a stream, but maybe. Entropy, thank you for the 6-month resub. As we get ready for a 3rd map. And for one of these teams to claim match point.
Robon picked them. Nice to include Armin into this. He definitely deserves a bigger spotlight. Robon, you did a very fine job. Also a nice reward for Tak3r streaming so much and getting the spotlight here as well. Armin in the green on the right hand side. Grubby also in the green at 6 o'clock on the other side. Tak3r on the left and Knoff on the right. So the stronger players of each team can harass the weaker player of each team, as it seems, but Knoff's not doing that. It's headhunters for the Swede. Tak3r going for harass, probably once again with the Farseer. Grubby with an early altar as well. No war mill here, as it... Oh, Armin neither. So mass grunts? Or late transition. Late master again. TC by Grubby this time.
We could see all 4 Orc heroes differently picked between the 4 players.
Ooh,
but
Knoff has to go for
it's
a
pretty
Shadowhunter.
unlikely.
Yeah.
Knoff would have to go Shadowhunter first with Headhunters, which doesn't seem that much better than TC first at all. So seems like double TC. Only the Shadowhunter here so far left out.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder how they want to do it with mass grunts. But Grubby is probably creeping first then. Tak3r will be harassing. Knoff is power leveling. And yeah. Interesting how they both have a different approach to harassing. Armin with a blade, Tak3r with a shadow. Farseer.
Grubby's gonna rely on himself this time for the late game. What Knoff did before, Grubby can do now. If this TC gets to level 5, we all know how powerful that can be. But yeah, with grunts, not with headhunters. We're going towards the temple. Not creeping on the outskirts. Very, very old school. Going for the claws right away.
Oh yeah, combined creeping. Oh! No! Okay, I thought for a second Taker got it, but then there was an exclamation mark and it was lasted to Armin and Grubby. Ring for the TC, pretty nice. Oh, can Taker get this one?
The town is under siege.
Looks like nope. Where's Knoff going? Towards the expansion. Yeah, Taker has to do some heavy lifting. He's not teching again. Just continues with the grunts.
Are under attack.
No double barracks here for Knoff this time, so he's not getting fed. He can't power produce as much as before on Tidewater.
Okay, creeping starts. Really interesting that neither Grubby nor Armin are going for headhunters. Really curious about this one. But leveling is okay, even though they have to split the experience to take a lot of items away. Circlet here as well. Taker gotta be careful. It escapes that surround. No tech by Knoff either. Now Taker starts his tech. On the other side, Grubby is a lot quicker. And so is Armin. Oh, look at the Taker loses a grunt with the 1 unit block by Armin.
Oh my god, what the hell? Put into the corner. And viciously taken out. Really good items here for Grubby now. Does he keep them or does he give them over to the blade? Honestly, the TC's right click isn't too shabby either. He's got pretty good attack speed.
Hurt. A little bit of poison. As Knoff joins the fray with his headhunter, damage significantly increases. This middle fight. 4 orcs around a fountain of health. Buckle up!
Stomp and almost a surround. Taker already lost 1 grunt and he's gonna lose another one. Ooh, that hurts. Level 2 for the Blade Master. Taker has hardly any grunts left, but more are coming in from the main, I suppose. Also, Knoff starting to lose a few headhunters. It's looking good for the Dutchman here, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Taker on the receiving end of this fight with 2 kills. Armin micros everything back, and Knoff is losing 2 headhunters as well. They can't get revenge kills. Armin and Grubby bloodthirsty at the fountain.
Oh.
Almost a surround there, escaping with the storm. But yeah, that was mana that you probably don't want to use. And that is the middle. And free healing and 2 big items for Grubby and Armin.
In the main base, Grubby's rushing tier 3. No second hero. No tier 2 building, just a war mill.
Just like
Is that a
last time.
Tauren rush?
Yeah, just like game 1. The war mill is there though. This
Game
time.
1?
Wasn't on game 1.
Ah, yeah, true.
Hellstone. So we should see the lodge soon. We get Armin with a Tauren totem as well. It is Beast here. Okay, Raider Walker on tier 2 probably with a Shadow Hunter to support. And yeah, Grubby still no building. He has no lumber at the moment.
A player's forces are
Maybe his ally could help him out there. Armin has a good amount of lumber, it seems.
TC with a health stone here. Expansion by Knoff. That's it. After losing the fight like this, that's pretty crazy if you ask me.
the town is under siege.
Might be well protected though, up in the north, especially if they distract with an attack like they are right now. This should be very hard to scout and very hard to cancel. Speed scroll popped, threatening the shadow, but he is fine. While finally we have the Tauren totems coming up. Grubby's getting ready for his Taurens.
Yeah, and they're both getting ready to defend this. Game 1 shall not repeat. Armin cancels that building, so he gets the resources back. Headhunters can't tank, but they kind of do because there's nothing left. Crazy strong backstab by Grubby and Armin. 1 kill, 2 kills, and the TP forced without doing too much damage. The lodge was cancelled. Okay. Bought some time for the expansion. Okay. But Grubby is free to do whatever he wants, and this is gonna be walkers and Tauren, or directly going Tauren as Armin can go for the support with Spirit Link. Not for the revive, but for the rest, I guess. This game is looking good for Grub and Arm.
Can you revive ally walkers?
very...
Torrents, I mean.
Yeah, very sure.
That's pretty pogs.
Big mana potion as well here.
A town is
And the scout by Grubby. So they know what's up and they're pretty close. I mean, Grubby's at the outskirts here, but he has to wait for Armin anyway. And then there's the push, and the question is, can they hold this Great Hall? That's kind of their win condition.
Level 4 already. This TC is looking stronger.
Question here in chat, by the way, who's the most famous person that plays Warcraft 3 that isn't famous for playing Warcraft 3? Pretty sure Doug Polk, the poker player.
players' forces are under attack.
Be my guess.
Is he more famous than Elki?
Ooh.
Other than that, I don't know. Do we have some other really famous people? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe they're just lurking.
The town is under siege.
I'm pretty sure Lady Gaga is watching us religiously.
Rah, 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 rah.
Push, 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 push onto this base. But TP out as... Oh, Taker is going for the counter push. But this Shadow Hunter might just be dead with the crit. Oh, crit again. Oh boy, he got these last hit crits. Gets the Shadow Hunter out and the Tauren are out as well.
This looks like a strat from someone who's playing Battle at the first time. I'm gonna make grunts, I'm gonna make a TC, and then I'm gonna make Taurens.
So you want to say Grubby's a noob or what?
A player's forces are under attack.
Politician Neo at it again. But it's a cool strat. It's fun. Lots of gold here for Grubby. He can go for a tiny Great Hall without any problem. They're creeping the red camp right now. Armin is with the help of the Taurens. Big item there. He could even go to the island, maybe. There is a path there nowadays.
Exactly. There aren't islands anymore, like kind of, but you can just walk there. No need for zeppelins. And here you see it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rihanna is also a big
always-
Peon fan. Work, 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 work. Indeed.
I always forget what item drops here. I think it was changed, right?
It's
not-
this the drop tail with the two new ones, with the Alchemist and the Dark Ranger ultimate.
Ah, yeah.
These consumables.
Which was removed for it? Which one?
We see engraved scale. That's a blue dragon spawn. So no red drake egg anymore. But the blue drake that can slow a little.
Ah, wait. That means this was changed to being Scroll of GG camp, right?
True.
I think. We have a big attack coming in! The Dutchmen are attacking Taker's base, and, well, Taker can't hold this by himself. He needs the aid of his ally. Taker's army doesn't look that strong. He's only tier 2. 3-2 heroes. Farseer, Shadowhunter, not necessarily the most dangerous heroes in terms of damage. Although, of course, you should never underestimate Chain Lightning damage, Neo. I don't know if you know that.
Absolutely true. Lightning in general. Knoff only now portaling with his 43 supply. The expansion didn't pay off yet, but it's enough to scare them away. Now they see the entire army, see that Knoff doesn't really have too much. But it's more time. Oh, Expo is gone. When did that happen?
A player's forces are under attack.
The top expansion?
Yeah. Did we cast that?
When Armin TP'd back to Grubby's base, Grubby stayed up there with his army and killed it with the grunts and the Tishi.
A town is
Should
under
maybe
siege.
mention that if we didn't.
We just did. I think it's fine.
Alright, the raid continues. We do have pillage even, and the expansion for Grubby is almost up. It's looking very, very fine for the Dutch duo.
I want to see the big Tauren front line, just pulverizing all over the place.
That's the sound of pulverize.
Are under attack.
It's hard to emulate. It's, maybe I would need a drum set or something.
Oh yeah, you should definitely Get a drum set, like a real one.
My neighbors would love me even more.
And your roommates, man. Oh boy. So, Taker's base is being raided once again as he's busy on the outskirts. And once again, killing the towers, man. They should just leave the tower alone. Just as a signature building.
The town is under siege.
Well, that was the only tower on the map. Sad, sad. Where are the mass towers? I ask. We don't see him yet. Knoff level 5 TC, by the way. That also kind of happened quickly. But in comes Grubby. With a big Tauren army, Knoff doesn't want to take this fight 2v1. That would have probably not ended too well for the Swede. He's going to live to fight another day, go back to his main,
Players' forces are under
do some biceps curls, then he's going to come back stronger.
Alright then. Split pushes all over the place. Taker is seeking revenge in Grubby's base, where we see spike barricades as a reaction immediately. An answer that we've seen more and more and more recently. Makes sense against so much melee. And here are the mass towers, Remo. 2 towers in Taker's base, plus rebuilding the shop. But Grubby is home. Armin is home to defend now.
Is his army strong enough, though? It seems like Armin is kind of struggling. Taker with 49 supply and the double Kodos having eaten 2 grunts. Seems like Grubby is going to have to bail out his ally to protect his own main. And here comes the TP. Taker will then have to answer with his own TP. Oh, but the Stomp is going to delay the TP out. Taker didn't see this TP coming in quickly enough. They went for the Stomp, they went for the Hex. And just like that, 2 Kodos fall and a Grunt. Oof. Looks so good for Taker for a while. And then they come in and smack him down.
Ouchie. That hurt. There's another expansion coming by Armin. About to have 4 bases while scouting this one as well. And now they're home. They can afford this nice lightning shield on the TC, but being dispelled right away. The Pit Lord adds insult to injury with the Howl of Terror. So -4. Oh, here we go. Blue Dragon Spawn Overseer.
Oh, cool. I've never seen that. Did he just use a blue Breath of Fire? That is pretty cool. He's got Devotion Aura as well. Can still get dispelled though. So, didn't look that good.
No.
In the meantime, Knoff lost most of his army. But the TC at least makes it out. Taker still threatening an attack here into Grubby's main. It's split push all over the place.
Split push city. Taker's trying to get something done, but they can't stop the expansions anymore. And can't follow this up. Or can they? Taker's trying in the bottom left. How much damage done? Grubby is kind of giving up his base, or a couple of buildings in his base. Not the important ones, of course. Taker doesn't have pillage. It hurts.
The fountain in the middle, very valuable here for all the healing.
A player's
3
forces
raiders,
are
is that
under
enough
attack.
to kill this fortress? I'm not so sure. Armin against Taker again. Earlier, Armin couldn't hold his own. Big brother Grubby had to come in to help him out, but this time Taker leaves, getting Devour on the Kodo Beast, but only on the Grunt, not on a Tauren.
How did this Berserker not TP?
Yeah, I just wanted it the same.
I'm
didn't see
thinking
where
that
he was.
TP is bugged for a while, but nobody's believing me.
Yeah, I didn't see where he was. Maybe you're right.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's gonna say goodnight.
Wow, Remo is back.
Oh yeah.
Wrote down some bars at jail. In jail. Scouting used here.
I'm like
just-
Lil Wayne. Every time I go to jail, I'm gonna release a new album.
Mixtape
Wait.
dropped, everybody.
Armin is going for a second war mill. What?
What?
To be closer to the forest again?
Maybe he's very low on lumber.
A player's forces are
Oh, by the way, there was Knoff's Headhunter, not Taker's, so maybe it's not bugged.
Ah,
I still
okay.
think it's bugged.
Knoff is attacking into Armin's base once more, while the bottom left is getting cleaned out. TP coming in. Knoff, he could land the perfect stomp. Boom! Oh, that level 3 stone looking wonderful. But not so much follow-up damage.
Knoff's going for a TP here. A little expensive, but he's getting everything out without taking too much damage. While there's a fight between Tak3r and Armin. Once again, they battle this out. The Blade Master here in these fights, of course, wonderful. With claws plus 12, 19 damage in general. Slicing and dicing against his army. Knoff is coming in to the rescue.
Oh, he wanted to buy a TP, but he bought the wrong item.
Oh!
He bought a telestaff.
Oh!
Because the TP's on cooldown. Oh, that's why. The TP's on cooldown. Oh, Armin is losing everything. Wait. There's a staff coming in from Grubby. He's got the double TP.
Wow.
Grubby with the save.
The caretaker, man. What a nice play by Grub.
Whew. He saved his ass. Armin would have been dead to rights otherwise.
Alright, and now comes the push. Response by Knoff and Tak3r. Without the TP or TC. Can't really hold that, I guess. Knoff doesn't have a TP, and now he's in a sticky situation where there's no TP for him.
Yeah, this is wild, dude. There's so much TPing across the map. The TPs are running out of stock. When does that ever happen?
That's a super fun 2-on-2 for Orc Mirror. Now Knoff is in, went to take a shot by Gas, and we have the first four-player fight in a long time. Kodos, of course, a wonderful solution to Torrent.
Yeah, one of those 8 already. Also, we have some Bloodlust coming through. Rah, rah, rah. Blade Master going to the back line. Kind of low HP already. Can't hack and slay away freely as he likes. TC for Grubby goes into the middle. Connects with a big stomp. But they're going to TP out. Don't like anymore what this fight is looking like. And Tak3r and his ally hold here. Very nicely done. Knoff coming in clutch with those Berserkers with the Bloodlust. And they stay. They keep this expansion alive. 3 base, 3 base. This is a spiral expansion, by the way.
Yeah, right. Still 1 base ahead for Grubby and Armin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kodos can, of course, munch a little. Needs some time to devour. Pitlord level 3 is looking fine. But Knoff and Tak3r, they're chasing. Grubby's losing another unit. Now the split pushes stop for a second. What can they do with it?
A town is
Grubby still
under
has a
siege.
token grunt here to make sure there's no expansion between the 2 bases.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting situation in this game. The roles are very clearly defined. Armin and Tak3r are kind of the supports, the sacrificial roles. And it's Knoff and Grubby taking over the carry role. With Grubby relying on Torrents and Knoff relying on Berserkers. And both, of course, relying on the TC. Who is very strong.
Right, next push by Armin, who's getting quite some gold off of this as well. It's usually always a TP, and whoa, this is way too much damage. 0-2 upgrades only, but can't repair against that. And that's the second base down right when the gold mines expire. Wonderful timing by Armin, who TPs out safely without dropping a unit. And you see it here, 90 gold left. Knoff with an expansion here on the left-hand side now. There must have been a tiny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's also a very expensive one. They must hold this, otherwise they don't have income anymore.
And I think Grubby's just forcing it. He's just right-clicking this thing down, or at least he's trying to. Ooh, this could be the game-winning play, or this could be the throw of the game. Peons coming in for the repair. Is that enough? Grubby's gonna TP out. Is this enough damage or not? It should be. And the Pit Lord survives as well. Perfectly calculated by Grubby. And that is so painful for Knoff. 600 gold down the drain. And his other expansion also fell, and the mains are dry.
Only long distance mining for the 2 orcs. Tak3r still has 20 gold left, but boom, everything expired now, while Grubby and Armin are still on 2. How well calculated was this by Grubby, man? Grade A in math. We still have 2 bases up, and once they realize this, it should be game. Tak3r has 1,000,000 Kodo beasts. Some torrents still stuck in the stomachs.
Grubby willing to take this fight, but needs the support of his ally. And there we go. Armin comes in and finds the Kodos in the back, gets to ensnare them. Perfect position for the Dutchman. Knoff, it's all up to him. His headhunters do the damage, and his TC to stun everything. These Kodos not doing too much. Shadowhunter in trouble there for Knoff, going for The TC and Grubby loses his first hero. TC
What?
dies. It's level 5 hero gone.
No way. Don't tell me they do this. 200 gold left. That's the last fight for sure. Taker. Oh my god. Armin with the crits over and over and over. This Blade Master might save them the game. Grubby is losing more and more, down to 54. Plus there's Kodo still in the stomach, so it's even less than that. The supply is actually lying. Pit Lord, level 5. Oh, but the revive. 2 Tauren back. And I think Taker and Knoff, they're running out of steam.
Still a lot of Berserkers remaining though.
What?
GG by Grubby. Couldn't get the TC back. Was losing a lot.
Whoa.
And that's game.
That's game, and that is match points for Knoff and Taker. Taker was down to 23 supply only. The Headhunters seemed to carry. They had still 2 bases, though.
I think they only had 1, didn't they?
No, they had the one in the upper right, and they had the natural of Armin.
Ah, there was one in the upper right as well?
Yeah. They were 2 bases up, and no gold, no time to rebuild for Knoff and Taker.
I think they were going to lose their entire army there, though.
Maybe. But maybe they can rebuild in the time when like one expansion get cancelled. I don't know. But what a turnaround, man. It looked so good for Grubby and Armin the entire game, pretty much. Thank you very much, Hiaces, for the 27-month resub. 27 and counting. Great games. Yeah, that was a great game indeed. I love this split push games. Really to Goldshire now?
Yeah.
It is
Why not?
because it was not in the pool or something. Alright. It is, of course, by far the best map ever created. We all know that. So you make me a very happy man here with Goldshire.
Yeah, it's a cool map. Always love this one. Always brings me back a little bit to the World of Warcraft days when, you know, when you roll a human character, then you have the Goldshire in the Stormwind City. Pretty cool.
Taker is asking if it's a best of 3 or best of 5. It is a best of 5. So it's match points now.
Match points indeed. For Taker and Knoff. Again, Knoff could fulfill the carry role with his TC Headhunters or TC Berserkers in the late game. Looked quite good.
So will
And the
we
Tauren
now...
Rush.
Yeah. Will we
I don't
now...
know, maybe that's not the best idea.
Will we now see the towers, though, by Taker and Knoff? Still didn't see the 2 Shadowhunter tower push. Yeah, lots of love for Goldshire in chat. I feel you. I feel you guys.
There's another cool 2v2 map that I was thinking about earlier.
Avalanche?
Avalanche is weird, though, dude.
What's not to
Avalanche is
love
pretty
about
crazy.
Avalanche, Remo? I don't know what you're talking about. It's not imbalanced at all.
I had so many frustrating games on that map back in the days.
Yeah, it's so unfair that you can't take the double expo as an undead. Infuriating.
Is that still possible? I think that may have been changed on the
Yeah,
new
that was
Avalanche.
that
You
was
can't do
changed.
that
It was the
anymore.
old Avalanche.
Centaur Grove was another map we used to have at 2v2. Twisted Turtle Rock, of course. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Which is not an unusual experience for me.
We're waiting for Armin at the moment, who took a little break. Alrighty. Still $350 on the line for the winning team, and Knoff and Taker Guess not too many expected them to take this series, but they do have a 2-1 lead now.
It's going to be the time for them to close it out, or are we going to have a nice, long, full best-of-5 series? It feels like we haven't had that in a very long time, so hoping they can bring it back. The Dutchman! Why is it called the Flying Dutchman, by the way?
That is like a fantasy figure. That he is captain of a flying ship. And he's Dutch.
So it's like a fairy tale?
It's like a myth. Something. I don't know what the difference is there, really.
But he's like an evil pirate or something, right?
Yeah.
You remember that SpongeBob episode?
Dude,
where they
he's
were
the best.
On the ghost pirate ship? All right, Taker and Knoff are ready. The Dutchman. So they have to give their go.
Flying Dutchman is from SpongeBob. Nice, Code of East. Nice. All right. Taker ready. Knoff ready. Grubby ready. Armin ready. All ready. Match points then. Will we get map 5? Or will the 2-on-2 show matches for $1,500 be over after this one? With Grubby and his allies losing both? Craft and Starbuck successful already in the first best of 5. And now, let's get it on. Goldshire. A wonderful, wonderful map. The best map. We got Knoff in the bottom. We got Taker right next to him. And here, Armin upper right. Similar to Taker, and Grubby on the upper left.
By the way, Robont already said to me that this is not going to be the end of these 2v2 endeavors. He wants to sponsor and support more 2v2 plays, show matches for more players in the future. And he's thinking about perhaps players like Todd, players like Insup. So 2v2s are going to be happening more in the future.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Absolutely love that. At WCG, that was so much fun. At WGTL as well. Pure chaos, shifting metas. And we have all orcs again. Nobody's switching anymore. And what do we got? We got Taker with a Warmill. Farseer opening. We got Knoff with a Warmill. They're both playing Headhunters. And they play against double grunts.
Well, Armin seems to be going for
there, okay.
as well.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
Seems like on paper that Knoff and Taker are going to be lacking a front line then. When you have so many range units, sometimes they start blocking each other. The concave becomes too big. And it's hard to find a good position, but
if you push a base though here on Goldshire, there's so much space. Usually. Wonder if it wouldn't be better to play Farseer only and feed your ally into double Rex Headhunters? Because then you can save a Warmill. Thank you, Monkey, for the 300 bits. Keep up the good work and stay healthy. Greetings from Stuttgart.
Thank you. Natural being crept right away. Goldshire is another one of those classic maps where people like to expand in between the two bases. I never noticed this before. There's 14,000 gold in this gold mine, which is a very unusual amount. Usually it's always 10k, 12.5k, or if you're crazy, 20k like AZ.
Goldshire is just special in every single regard, Remo.
I guess it is. Dude, the mains also have 14k.
Yeah.
So they last like 25 minutes or something.
It's true, it's a little weird compared to other games. Oh, Taker with the block! Gets the last hit on the peon. Armin starts to attack regardless, and Taker just keeps up the pressure, doing a very fine job. While Grubby and Armin were creeping the middle together, and Knoff is starting his TC progress slowly with the second racks. Both with second racks!
Double racks. Quadruple racks. I remember when there used to be Tome of Experience at these camps.
Rip Tome of
Remember that, Neil?
Experience.
Forces are under attack.
Good old Tome.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It was always amazing to find Tome, but when you find 0 and the opponent finds 2, it's a bit of a balance problem. Dude, you know when they did Terranistan for the first time, like the first revamp they did, and there were like 3 tomes of experience in one corner of the map?
That was not Matt Morris, that was Mad Morris.
Oh, and then next to it was the big wizard, which would always polymorph your units even if you weren't attacking him.
Very good ideas, man. Implemented into that base. Taker is causing quite some stress for Armin and Grubby. Gotta be careful now to not be surrounded. That's an oiled up fast here if I ever saw one. Speed scroll now. Ooh, Taker, can he wiggle out again? He's trying. No. So will he die or is it the TP? In the meantime, Grubby is moving across the map with his Blade Master and 3 grunts. That's a lot of headhunters now and lets the Farseer die. That delays the push a little bit if they wanted to go for one. Score the beast is big. So is the Blade Master though. Backstab. Knoff, a little bit in trouble. Dodges the Stomp as Grubby. Here comes the Stomp. Really well done.
Blade Master though.
Ooh, he was playing with fire with the Health Stone earlier on his TC and he paid for this.
So many headhunters, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of headhunters, man. And it's a lot of support coming from Robond, who just resubbed with tier 2. That is wonderful, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Alright, headhunters all over the place. We beat Jamin, man. TC in the back. Needs to be careful. Only 100 HP. TPing out now in front towards his shop. But still in a bit of a dicey situation.
They didn't go with the Chain Lightning for the hero. Everything is so hurt for Armin here. The wolves are hungry. Taker's Farseer is back. And I think Armin, yeah, he has to let go of this. How many kills can he get? We'd love to have Chain Lightning now. But of course, due to the kill, he never got level 2. But they salvaged this for now. At least Grubby's Grunt's still here. He has no TP. Can they block? Can they stomp? There's a nice block. That's a kill. Can he reach? Decent split by Grubby, but then the 2 grunts get caught.
Should be making it out though. A few headhunters went down on the side of Taker and Knoff. And the expansion should be finished now. Oh, there we go!
Yes,
Towers!
Baby!
Coming for Taker finally.
Oh, I was waiting for that for such a long time. And Robond, even with the tier 3 sub, just seeing this now, updated it, I guess. And there it is. Tower Taker living the meme. Will he see this? It's nighttime. Pretty good timing for that.
A player's forces are under
Hard to go to that base, though.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, that tower is not going to finish. It seems like Knoff and Taker are under severe pressure. They have no tech. They have no expansion. They don't have a plan B. They don't have a transition. They need to win this game within the next 2 minutes or so. Otherwise, they're going to get outscaled completely.
Armin might die, though. Look at all the headhunters. He can't really heal. Might just all be cancelled. The lodge is getting cancelled. Grubby has to help here. Taker's losing 2 of his headhunters, maybe? Oh, Grubby has no items. Potion use on cooldown for 10 seconds. This is a lot of pressure. Knoff now with the tower.
Towers, shop, and mass headhunters. Hell yeah, bro.
This might be the Showmatch winning push while living the meme. Armin with the TC, trying to get as many kills from Taker as possible. Level 3 for the Swede. That's a super big stomp. The Blade Master gotta be so careful with the Shadow Hunter for support is here. Can they buy the necessary time for the tower and the shop is the question.
Good movement by Grubby. He's trying to not allow the TC the biggest stomp. There is one stomp coming through, but Armin is using that time as well to cancel the towers. His Farseer level 3 also really powerful. Even the creeps getting involved. Quite hectic. We have the scroll of the beast used on Knoff's side. Lots of damage now from the headhunters. A Demolisher comes out. Very important that one makes it safely to the back. And he does.
The tower.
I think Armin and Grubby are stabilizing.
Knoff at 37 supply. The shop is about to be finished. The Chain Lightning. Oh, Oh, going for mass murder here. I think, yeah, you might be right. That push doesn't work too well. Both are dropping below 30 supply. While Armin and Grubby are getting more and more stable by the second. Grubby with the Shadow Hunter, though. Gotta be careful. Getting wrecked with that right hand. There was a potion. Couldn't pass it in time. Tower is gone now, though. Maybe potions? Oh, they can't go for potions. They never got attack. So it's only clarities and heal selves.
It seems like everything is falling now. The Dutchmen certainly lost a lot there themselves, but they have the expansion. They have the tier 2. And they have now seemingly held the pure headhunter push. Not quite enough. Made it very close, though. Taker doesn't have a TP. He's not going to get out of this. He loses his first hero. That's his only hero. Knoff is trying his best still with his TC and headhunters, but I think that's going to be curtains.
Looks like it indeed. And that's the full out best of 5 then here in our second show match. Armin held. And that's the GG indeed. 2-2 in the show match. Very happy we go full distance here.
All right, which map should we go now?
Well, it's Knoff and Taker's pick if they want to. Don't take the pick away from them. That's their advantage now for winning game 3. Lost Temple. They have map choice now on the last map of the day. Grubby and Knoff, they didn't stand a chance against Krav and Starbuck before, but here they hold their ground, they react properly, and that is 2-2.
Oh, dude, do you remember Circle of the Fallen Heroes? That was a really cool map.
Yeah, I remember the name, but not really the map layout.
Oh, whoops. Wrong chat.
Okay, Taker says go for it. Knoff said let's try. Grubby said okay, lol. Then I guess it's Circle of the Fallen Heroes indeed.
Nice, ooh. Shout out to Xander, who made this map, I think as his first creation, as their first creation ever. And it's a very special one, because it's a 2v2 map, but it has 5 spawning locations. So there's one empty one.
All right, our last map of the day. It's gonna be special. Also, having a circle, pretty much, where the action is happening. Not too common.
Armin apparently not that big of a fan. He says it's the worst map ever made for War3. Bro, I don't know if you've seen Bright and Dark, but there's some competition for that statement.
Armin not happy, but I guess all the others agree. That should be fine. So we need teams, and then we're good. Tomorrow, of course, more Warcraft action here. Double duty for the Back to Warcraft boys. Remo is going to open the day with Excelos Red WWC round of 16. And I'm going to be the one for the Open Cup in the evening hours. For the ESL Open Cup. Grubby, not Grubby, Happy and Foggy probably fighting for the $100 once again. These finals are absolutely bonkers. Shouldn't miss this at all. It's a very, very popular cup, man. I think it's the ESL name alone lures in a couple of people, and these finals deliver recently. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right, we're in. We're all orcs.
Oh, good.
Are we ready?
Ooh, let's get ready to rumble. Knoff says yes. Taker says yes. Waiting for the grub and the Armin. They were good. They were good. Hey, are you hungry yet, Remo? It's a late night cast. It's 11 p.m. and we didn't talk about food yet.
No, I had actually quite a bit of dinner earlier already, so I'm not starving. Sounds like you are though.
I could eat, you know. Armin says ready. Then it's up for the grubster.
Ready, 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 go. Ready, go. GL. Let's go.
Okay. Oh yeah, Grubby was in there earlier. Wonderful. Wonderful. Is it Armin van Buuren? It is the real Armin van Buuren playing with Grubby here tonight against Knoff and Tak3r. And let's see if Armin van Buuren can add something to his esports earnings. Well, he definitely will, but if he will add $350 to his esports earnings or $150, he's playing on the right-hand side alongside Grubby with a Headhunter build again. And Tak3r and Knoff in the yellow on the left-hand side. Match points for both teams now. We are down to a best of one.
What did I forgot this about the map? There's only one single merchant on this huge map.
What?
Okay, that's a bit of a concern.
But, I mean, at least it's close to both teams, right? So it's not... It would be bad if, like, one team spawns at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock something, and then they own the shop.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also dragon roosts here, by the way.
Wait, there's a
Pretty
second
cool.
merchant at the top. What are you talking about?
Ah, oh yeah, there's two. You're right.
Lion Remo.
Okay,
Dragon
that's a lot
Roost.
better.
Dragon
That's a lot
Roost,
better.
baby.
Dragon
Let's see
roost,
some
hell yeah.
dragons.
Who is Armin van Buuren, by the way?
He's a DJ. Super famous one.
DJ.
One of the biggest in the world, I guess. So we got Tak3r once again with the Farseer. Knoff probably with the TC again. Armin then with the TC this time maybe, and Grubby with the blade. No, Grubby with the Shadow Hunter.
Shadow Hunter. For creeping? Or... What's the idea?
More tower pushes, man. We need more tower pushes in this series. Tak3r is not going for a Warmill though. Follows up the Farseer with some grunts. Grubby and Grubby with the double racks. Armin with the single
Players'
racks.
forces are under attack.
Scouts the spawning position, gets stunned by the Hydras and loses the peon. Yep, it's a scary camp.
Alrighty. Tak3r battling Armin once again. There we got the TCs. Man, there's no hero yet. He's going for the second Rex. Tak3r cancels it immediately.
Does he enough damage for this, though? Does he, though?
Ah, with new wolves. For shizzle.
Players' forces are under attack.
Grubby's gonna come in. Hex will be pretty effective here. And Hex is chosen.
Wait, you seriously getting done with this? Okay. Didn't expect that. I thought it would be enough. Knoff follows up with the second Rex as well. Only Tak3r is teching. He didn't get the note that we're all massing.
Players' forces are under attack.
Take it. What you doing, bro? We're staying tier 1.
Read Discord, mate. Apparently we don't. And then he can bring potions. Pretty good. And of course, Kodos. Seems like we all figured out that headhunters are the way to go at the moment.
Yeah, especially on map 1, Tidewater, and on Lost Temple. They look really good if you have a strong TC to support them. And then Berserker upgrade in the late game. But here we have the Dutchman creeping the gold mine between the two bases, which is fairly easily doable. Big healing potion for a TC, always very good. There's a peon here already for Grubby, so we're gonna have a fast expansion here somewhere.
Taker poking once again. Peon, as you said, is up by Grubby. Knoff, are you doing the same? Will we mirror this? Don't see a peon yet.
Are under attack.
So many headhunters. This might be the game with the most headhunters in a prize money match ever.
Knoff keeps creeping. He's gonna get a big item here from the Overlord, Title Lord. I think at least. He looked pretty scary.
We got a new sub, by the way. Thank you, Knife Party, for the 5-month resub. So we got
Player's forces are under
ArminvB in game. We got Knife Party in chat. It's a good EDM party here tonight.
Is that one of those amazing minimal DJs that you like so much?
No. Knife Party is dubstep. I think it's the guy from Pendulum. If I'm not
We
mistaken.
might have the first big fight here of the game. All the armies converging together. The Dutchman, a little hurt. Shadowhunter out of mana, out of health pretty much. And the big stop from Knoff connects. Takes out one Headhunter right away. Should be 2 kills. Ooh, this is looking good for Taker and Knoff here.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they have the tech to back this up as well. Taker going Beastery now. Can go
They didn't see the
Raiders.
expo. Nighttime.
Oh,
They were right there.
no.
Oh no.
How unfortunate!
a player's force.
That was so close, man. That must have been like 100 range or something.
It's nighttime, man. Okay. But they were super successful with these dives against the Burrows in game 1. And so let's do it again. They remember this. And a little PTSD for Grubby and Armin.
Armin still running back, can't take this fight. Grubby wants to creep a little bit more, get his level 3. That would be a big level up for his Shadowhunter. He really needs this heal wave and finally has it. Rope also very nice for him. There's a marketplace there, but I don't think he has the luxury right now to go for anything meaningful there. Armin's base is in trouble. One burrow fell already. The shop's gonna be lost. Armin's supply stuck. And the barracks might fall as well. Oh, and the Scroll of the Beast comes on top of everything else.
Okay, Grubby and Armin might sandwich them here, but Armin has to abandon this with his only 34 supply. Grubby versus Knoff, the battle.
Player's force.
Former teammates, former friends, now turned enemies as Taker's getting supported by more grunts here. Might lose this one immediately. Blocks a little, buys some time. Scroll of the Beast still running, and there's no way for Grubby to and Armin to push this, to punish this. If they would get the barracks, it would be a nice little move. But Armin isn't even building the next burrow. He's still supply blocked.
It's looking rough, man. Armin was not so happy about this map being played as the last map, and here can't be happy about how this game has been going so far either. But at least their team has the expansion up now.
There was a nice storm resulting in at least 2 kills, maybe even 3. Knoff displaying his skill muscles right there. Taker is saving his grunts to the right-hand side, to the left-hand side as well. But the Expo got up.
Absolutely. Grubby doesn't have tier 2 yet. I think everyone else reached it. Oh, and Knoff is 60%, 70% towards tier 3, by the way.
Whoa.
Knoff is gonna get big upgrades here very, very soon.
And Taker is, of course, on his tier 2. Never went for a second hero, right? Interesting. Now, here we go. Shadowhunter is done. Plus the Warmill in the back, finally catching up with that. Armin with the second barracks again. But his base is under attack.
If only he had reinforced. He starts it now, but that is too late to save this one single burrow there at least. Grubby needs to get more units, needs to get more mana. Maybe even a TP to come on over, but no. Clarities, heal scroll, speed scroll, heal salve, and so on, and then in we go. Knoff again going for the burrows, again going for the peons, like he did against Grubby on the very first map. this might be how he's going to close out the victory here now on the last one.
Exactly. Armin needs 4 burrows to build units again. Grubby needs to be the carry. Armin for the army for Armin. Okay at 39, but he's going to lose quite some more here. TC level 4. Armin in trouble. Hex maybe a little early, a little premature by Taker, but can't follow this up with another storm soon. Grubby is in. He needs to carry. He needs to save the series for his team now.
Oh, feels like he did enough. He's going to TP out. He didn't have too much mana left. Still waiting for the tier 3 to finish. The Shaman is going to join the army, and the Master Training is going to be following right after. So, Bloodlusted Berserkers once again will be coming in. That is what was the nail in the coffin on Lost Temple.
So, Grubby starting the tier 3 tech as well. Armin is trying to rebuild. They dodge each other here. How much will Knoff's tier 3 carry? How much will Grubby's expansion carry? And how amazing is Kleine Schildpad for another 20 gifted subs?
Kleine Schildpad, thank you very, very much. Oh, and now I zoomed in. God damn it. Okay. Knoff creeping at the top. Berserker upgrade. Just finished. Gonna get another big item here. Hoping for the big mana. Big Invul. Also good.
Warlock Marauder. Nice. Boots of Kurthalas. Not the greatest here. Armin creeping. Taker luring around. Ready to punch. Only 39 supply for him. Floating in gold though. 500. Maybe he wants to expand. There was a peon before. Knoff on his way to level 5 indeed. Peon is scouting, sees the expo for Grubby now, at least.
A player's forces are under attack.
Taker's pulling peons. Is he just towering about Armin?
A town is under siege.
Seems like it. This is no expansion.
He's also expanding, towering the expansion. Grubby kills it with the peons. Nice. That's exactly what I mean. Like, he puts on these little fires. He's an arsonist, man.
A player's forces are
In the meantime, Knoff got level 5. On the TC, we all know how strong that is. And he's got the Invis Potion as well to come in with a perfect stomp at the beginning. That's the surprise.
Taker still level 1 on both heroes. Knoff is super far away. Grubby is not in this defense here, though. Armin trying to defend this at home. 40 supply, 45 for Taker, who's going for the town portal. Knoff at tier 3.
Got 2 Devours and saves the Kodos. Nicely done by Taker.
A
Okay.
player's forces are under attack.
That hunters
A town is
swallowed.
under siege.
So, Grubby versus Knoff now. Our second battle here. Grubby going for the main base. Knoff going for the expansion. No reinforced defenses here for Grubby. And there's a level 5 TC with a Sobi mask again.
How are you going to deal with this army by Knoff?
You don't.
2 versus 1. It's the only way you can do it. The TC for Armin is here already, and Grubby joins with the TP. They need to fight this without Taker present. And in that case, I think Knoff can't quite take this fight.
Okay, it's a TC battle here. Everything disabled. The Storm for Knoff only on the TC. Grubby not with the Berserkers here. Knoff maybe not with the number. Oh, numbers are quite even. Again, these Storms by Knoff, they don't connect too well.
That one actually didn't hit anything. It's only got like 2 more Stomps left. Using the Invul Potion going in deep. And that hits a lot. But also a lot of Headhunters in the back. Still not affected by it. Oh my god, this Pitlord is dying so quick though.
Survives, and the Howl of Terror has been applied. Maybe this is a good position by Grubby and Armin. They can retreat. He's got protection used there as well. Armin provides some healing. Hex on the TC right there. Ooh, Knoff is in trouble. Dodges the storm. That would have been the kill, I think. This bullet dodged. Armin, the TC survives. Taker once again didn't get the call. He has no TP.
Ooh, it's 2 Kodos going down at the very least. Mana Potion used on the Shadowhunter Speed Scroll. Chasing, looking for more kills. Getting the heroes would be wonderful, but I guess that one isn't quite gonna work out. But so many units lost for Taker. 35 supply only left. And not too many resources. Taker in trouble.
Taker with a tower. Finished. Can repair now if he wants to. You should attack the Spirit Lodge, I guess. Okay, going for the peons to lead this threat. It's annoying, for sure, and he's trying to extend. back to Tower Grubby's expansion again. Didn't work. Grubby, of course, too quick with the respawns. By the way, we got Illyria's sort of accuracy for Grubby now. An amazing, amazing item for headhunters as they get 10% damage. Okay, Armin trying to clean this tower. Take just towers more. Love it. Love the Taker games recently. So cool.
All right, the next push comes in. Armin needs more mana. Where is Knoff? He's the big threat. Coming in right behind. TC full mana for Knoff. His level 5 Tauren Chieftain. No mana potion though.
Grubby comes home. Combined defense. 65 and 44 supply here. Knoff with 60. Taker only 35. The powerful level 5 TC though. Can he get better storms? Nice disable. Armin is surrounded there by Taker. Saves himself into invisibility. Invulnerability on Knoff. The Pit Lord getting saved once again. He wants this TC gone. The aura gone. He wants the storm gone. He gets Armin out of that fight for now. Reposition though. Knoff is losing a couple of casters. The concave looks amazing for Grubby here.
TC getting focused. Knoff's first hero in serious trouble and he dies. There was no saving him anymore. No invul, no healing. And without that first hero, the big carry is looking horrible now for Knoff and Taker.
We do have the towers, man. I need to retreat, need to fight in the shadow, but Knoff lost his entire army and there's no hope anymore. Grubby and Armin get the series after being down 1 and 2. They win 2 maps back to back. Congrats. That was a fun series, my guys. 3 orc mirrors. Plus Grubby playing human with a blood mage. That was crazy. That was a fun show match.
Absolutely. With a total of maybe 1,000 berserkers.
Exactly.
We saw a lot of toothpicks being thrown. Yeah, fun and close series there. Our first best of 5 was pretty one-sided with Krav and Starbuck. Starbuck, man, he's so good in 2v2. Holy smokes.
Indeed. And Knoff and Taker and Armin and Grubby providing a great show in the second show match. So this was only possible due to our gracious sponsors, Robond and Get Rich Brother and Saraju, Apu, Padromi, Stars and Stripes, 8 Counts, Dirk Boy, and Kleine Schildpad, who also gifted a lot of subs here. That was amazing. I hope this wasn't the last one. I certainly enjoyed 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4 FFA action. If you want to do some more like this, we are definitely up. We can arrange stuff. We can help Robond with another 20 gifted subs. 4 high fives for you as well. Absolutely wonderful. Enjoyed every single bit of it. Maybe Krav and Starbuck now on the King of the Hill or something, or we get Grubby back. That was indeed super fun. I hope you enjoyed this too. We are back tomorrow at noon with Excelos Red Round of 16 with Mikael, Chimiko, Soen, and Robinson. The first tournament played on Flow service with all 4 regions that goes across the entire week. And we got the ESL Cup in the evening hours at 6 p.m. with me casting. Remo, I wish you a lot of fun and good games tomorrow at noon.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to be there with the Zealous Red. And in the evening, we're going to have the ESL. We're going to have some awesome Warcraft action next week here on Back to Warcraft, guys. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Exactly. Bye-bye.